Hi everyone, this is David Hoffman from David's Been Here. As you guys may know, back in November of 2018, I teamed up with my boy Sam from Sam and Audrey, and we took a 3 incredible week trip throughout 7 cities in India, and the 4th city we visited was Bengaluru, also known as Bangalore, the capital of the state of Karnataka. I had heard that Bengaluru had an amazing food scene long before I got there, and that the delicacies are out of this world, and I have to say, they were right. The food in Bangalore blew my mind. Before we dive into the video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get updated when all the new videos drop. Now are you guys ready to dive into the top 10 Indian street foods you have to try in Bengaluru? Let's do this. We're talking about southern India here, so there's no way I could start this list off with any other dish than the dosa. One of the best dosas I had in Bengaluru was at a popular restaurant called Vidyathi Bhavan. This dosa is a full-on flavor and texture explosion in your mouth. Even though it's covered in clarified butter called ghee, it's still flaky and crispy on the outside and soft and spongy on the inside. Combined with the aloo filling, sambar, and mouth-watering coconut chutney, this is easily one of the best dosas I've ever had in my life.
This, like this, so coconut, spicy coconut, and then sambar. Whoa!
Explosion of flavor.
Oh, and this dosa. So savory, so delicious. Wow. This might be my favorite dosa of all time. I mean, in terms of the taste, it's also very thick. Some dosas are very thin, some are thick. This one's a little thicker, as you can see.
It's crisp on the outside and like super soft on the inside.
Super soft on the inside, yeah, but it goes so well with this combination. You brought me to one of my favorite restaurants of all time, for real.
Perfect.
I'm at all right now.
The second Indian food on my list is actually 2 separate dishes that can be found at Vidyathi Bhavan. I'm talking about Kara Bath and Kesari Bath. Kara Bath is a savory and spicy dish made from semolina or rava, which reminded me a lot of polenta. Kesari Bath is a sweet dish that is made from rava, sugar, ghee, and milk. Both dishes originated in Karnataka and are meant to be eaten together to balance out the strong flavor of the other. It makes for a sweet, spicy, and savory mixture that was like heaven on my palate.
Super sweet.
Yeah.
Like too much sugar.
Yeah, so that's why it's eaten together.
That's why it's eaten together, like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
here we
can
go.
try that.
There's the office of
What a combination. You have the spicy right here, you have the sweet right here, they punch each other, and they make love.
Of all the places I ate at in Bengaluru, one of my favorites is Shivaji Military Hotel, which was recommended to me by my friend and guide Anashwara. This place is famous for its spicy, non-veg food, and if you know anything about me, you know I love spicy and I love meat. Sam, Anashwara, and I went all out on the fire-filled feast that included mutton biryani, ghee rice, chicken biryani, cucumber salad, chicken fry, mutton fry, chili chicken, and liver. The chicken fry and the chili chicken were like an explosion of heat that cleared my sinuses, while the milky cucumber salad put out the fire in my mouth. The best dish was the liver, which was tender and buttery and was served in one of the most delicious gravies I've ever had.
Oh, wow. This is super hot. It's so red. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to mix this with the rice, but I'm gonna have it alone first. Oh my god, look at that big piece of bone. Oh, spicy. Oh, it just cleared my sinuses.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Super spicy.
Well, always delicious.
For the next food on my list, we need to head over to VV Puram Food Street, where my boy Sheikh Silla took me and Sam on an extreme night food tour. One of the best dishes there is a Tate Idli. It's like a regular idli except about 3 or 4 times bigger. And while idli usually has a bland, slight nutty flavor, the magic is in the chutney it's served with. This one was served with coconut chutney and tomato chutney, both of which had a spicy kick to them. They were the perfect counterbalance to the neutral flavor of the idli and had me in southern Indian food heaven.
Right there. Alright, cheers. Oh.
What do you guys think?
Tati's a little spicy, idli is soft as ever, lovely stuff. Now for the tomato.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little spicy. Super soft. I just love this coconut chutney. Should I put it in the other one as well?
Yeah.
Mix it. Oh wow.
The combo is pretty great.
The combo's good, but damn, it got spicy.
That's what.
I mean, it's fine. We're in the south of India. Spice is what it's about, right?
Exactly. And it really kind of balances it out. Really bland and soft, so it works.
A little further along VV Puram Food Street, you'll find a stall selling Pani Puri, which is my all-time favorite Indian street food. But this Pani Puri is a little different from the kind you can find on the streets of just about every single major city in India. This is floating Pani Puri, which consists of a puri that is stuffed with aloo and vegetables and is served floating in a pool of jajira water. This Pani Puri was unreal. It had a spicy kick to it, and the jajira water made a whole new element that made the dish feel familiar and new at the same time. And yes, I totally drank the pani afterwards.
Bundi. Cheers.
How is that?
Oh. It's like a delicious puri with a soup.
Not really the pani they give you, which is in excess. That's why the puri floats.
This is one of my favorite pani puris of all time. I've tried a few different ones so far in my life, but this is the best.
Nice.
When you visit India, you have to try a nitrogen wafer. I first tried it in Mumbai during my first trip to India in early 2018, but I knew I had to go for it again when I saw vendors selling it along VV Puram Food Street. This unique treat is made by freezing a wafer in liquid nitrogen, but the real spectacle happens when you put it in your mouth. The moment the wafer touches your tongue, your body heat causes it to release a huge amount of vapor that makes you look like you're breathing smoke. It's a fun food adventure you have to have with friends or strangers along the street. No one will be able to take their eyes off the steam that pours from your mouth and nose. It's definitely the most fun food you'll find in Bengaluru.
Oh, nice.
Oh, breath challenge. Oh, that's good stuff. What do you think? What do you think? Oh.
Oh, so cold.
Yeah. This one's better. Look at this.
This guy's wife is killing it. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
When you visit Bengaluru, you can't miss the opportunity to have a meal at the Central Tiffin Room, also known as the CTR. The main event there is the dosa, which is drenched in ghee. The dosa is thin and crispy in some spots and soft and doughy in others. The texture contrast makes each bite different from the last. The dosa came with a phenomenal mixture of potatoes, chilies, curry leaves, and shallots called aloo masala. But the best part of this dish was the chutneys. There was a delicious chili chutney, but the stars were the mint and coconut chutneys, which paired together seamlessly and gave the dosa a flavor profile that is synonymous with southern India. It was so freaking delicious.
The coconut is so much different, right?
It's a little crazy. I'm not just reacting for the camera. I really love this food. Like, it's so amazing.
It would be a crime to spend time in Bengaluru and not eat a southern Indian thali. One of the best spots in the city to get a thali is Nagarjuna Restaurant, a spot that has served Andhra-style food since 1984. The thali there is served on a banana leaf and is so aromatic. It'll have you drooling before you even take a bite. There's a spice called gunpowder that you mix with the buttery ghee rice, which gives it a rich yellow color. It tastes incredible when you pair it with the dal with spinach, the carrot and chickpea dish called palya, and the nutty peanut chutney. You also have to try the spicy chicken Nagarjuna and scoop everything up with a wafer-like papadum. Finish off the meal with a milky rice pudding known as payasam for a touch of sweetness. This is one thali you must try.
Oh, gunpowder. Guys, it's not real gunpowder. Wow, look at that. Right? And then you go. Oh my god. The amount of ghee right there It's unreal. Some more chicken? Okay, I've just got another piece of chicken.
You're gonna be crying by the end of this video.
I think I'm gonna mix that with the peanut. Peanut butter chicken. No, for real. Peanut butter chicken.
The ninth food you have to try when you come to Bengaluru is the Sheikh Samba roll at Shahi Kebab in Frasertown. This out of this world creation is made up of 6 juicy and tender beef kebabs and a mound of onions all rolled up into a doughy roti. This was my first time having beef in India and it did not disappoint. The meat was perfectly seasoned and had a spicy kick that snuck up afterwards. I love the way the onions paired with the beef and roti. The Sheikh Samba roll makes for a hearty and filling snack that's also portable, so it's easy to eat as you explore Frasertown.
Oh my god. I'm really happy to try some beef in India. First time actually. Whoa, spicy.
It's got some kick to it, huh?
Look at that. They stuff it with like 6 kebabs. Okay, here we go. I love the flatbread. Ooh, it's starting to get really hot. Oh, but it's so good.
Just can't help yourself, man.
I'm starving right now.
Speaking of Frasertown's other street food offerings, you'd be remiss not to head down to Empire Restaurant, where you'll find their amazing chicken shawarma, the 10th and final food on this list. Shawarma is a popular meat dish that originated in the Ottoman Empire. It consists of meat that is stacked on a vertical rotisserie, which slowly rotates next to the heat source. At Empire Restaurant, the cooked layer of chicken is cut off and placed in a slightly charred pita with coleslaw and yogurt sauce. The chicken comes out perfectly cooked and the vegetables give it a nice crunch. The yogurt sauce is a little spicy and has the perfect amount of heat and creaminess. I couldn't help but devour my shawarma. It was so tasty and every bite made me crave more. All in all, this is one chicken shawarma that can't be beat.
It's jacked.
Say a coleslaw mixed with chicken? I love it. Oh, it's also a little spicy.
Oh, wow.
And there you have it, my top 10 Indian street foods you absolutely have to try in Bengaluru. Bengaluru may not be as well known for its foods like Mumbai and Delhi, but trust me, Bengaluru is heaven for any foodie. If you love food as much as I do, you will love this city. I hope you enjoyed coming with me on this top 10 Indian street foods you have to try in Bengaluru. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome travel content. I've been to Bengaluru. Where have you been?